Warning: 10 shocking reasons. Cruises deny boarding in 2025. Every month, hundreds of cruise passengers are stopped at the gangway, bags packed, tickets paid, dreams crushed, and told, "You're not getting on this ship." In 2025, cruise lines gained new powers to deny boarding, from digital health flags to secret passenger watch lists. We'll expose the most shocking reasons, including one that has nothing to do with passports, paperwork, or behavior. You might think your passport is perfectly valid, but in 2025, one tiny overlooked detail could stop you from ever stepping foot on your cruise ship. 1. The passport paradox. You think your passport's valid? Not to the cruise line. In 2025, most carriers quietly adopted the 6-month buffer rule. Your passport must remain valid 6 months after your return date. It's not an immigration law, it's a liability shield. Guests have shown up with months to spare, only to watch the ship sail away without them. One expired stamp, one ruined vacation. Renew early. 9 months of validity gives you breathing room and leverage if rules shift again. The smallest date on your passport can end a dream voyage. Tiny document, massive consequence. 2. The hidden health clause. Buried in every cruise contract sits a chilling sentence. Carrier reserves the right to deny boarding to any guest deemed medically unfit to sail. That single line gives ship doctors and medical officers full authority. A limp, a visible brace, even post-surgery stitches can trigger a quiet no-sail flag. The decision is final. No onboard appeal, no refund. In 2025, algorithmic health pre-screenings expanded this power. Data from travel insurance and online forms feed risk profiles automatically. The fix? Send medical clearance directly to the cruise line's medical desk, not customer service. Get written approval, not a verbal promise. When health meets policy, paperwork wins. A small typo in your name or birth date can make cruise security treat you like a potential threat. And once flagged, there's no simple way to fix it. 3. The digital identity trap. You've entered your name 1,000 times online, but one misplaced letter can sink an entire cruise. Passenger manifests are now scanned against international watch lists digitally, not manually. So when Mariah becomes Maria, the system flags a possible identity mismatch. The line doesn't see a typo, it sees a potential threat. That's why even passengers with spotless records find themselves frozen at check-in. In 2025, cruise security portals sync directly with customs in real time, leaving zero room for correction. Cross-check every character, name, birth date, passport number, before final payment. Because once you're at the port, the database has already judged you. 4. The visa void. Here's a brutal truth. Being on a cruise doesn't exempt you from visa laws. Each port stop counts as an official entry under 2025's new Maritime Immigration Harmonization rules. Miss one e-visa and the cruise line must deny boarding or face fines reaching tens of thousands per passenger. Some travelers learned this the hard way, turned away for lacking a visa to a country they'd never even planned to step foot in. Always research every port, not just the embarkation city. The moment your itinerary touches a regulated coast, that destination's paperwork becomes your responsibility. One skipped form, one lost vacation. Bureaucracy travels faster than you do. Switching credit cards, mismatched billing names, or last-minute upgrades might trigger a hidden fraud algorithm. And suddenly, your fully paid cruise ticket could be denied at the pier. 5. The payment fraud flag. One misplaced credit card, one last-minute switch, and your ticket can instantly enter pending verification, code for denied boarding. Cruise lines now employ AI-driven fraud detection that cross-checks billing info, IP addresses, and payment history. Using multiple cards, mismatched names, or even an overseas billing address can trigger automatic flags. Guests often don't realize until they're standing at the gangway, luggage ready, only to be turned away. The fix? Stick to one payment method, ensure the billing name exactly matches the reservation, and confirm clearance on the final invoice. One tiny mismatch can cancel an entire voyage. Payment precision saves vacations. 6. The behavior ban list. Cruise lines keep their own shadowy behavior databases. Past incidents, fights, drunken episodes, or even viral social media posts can land a guest on a permanent no-sale list. There's no public access, no appeal, and no way to negotiate at the pier. Even decades-old complaints can resurface. Staff now cross-reference passengers across fleets, making previous misbehavior a lifelong ticket barrier. The actionable takeaway? Conduct all interactions calmly, avoid conflicts, and treat every dispute with courtesy. Reputation travels faster than your suitcase. One bad move today can follow you to every cruise tomorrow. Even if you've been vaccinated for years, a missing or outdated digital record could stop you from boarding, thanks to new automated health checks at every port. 7. The silent vaccination and health data rule. Think vaccines are behind you? Not on 2025 cruise itineraries. Certain ports now require up-to-date vaccination or health certificates tied directly to digital travel IDs. Cruise lines automatically sync passenger manifests with government health databases. One missing or outdated record can block you from boarding, even if you've sailed the same route safely for years. Passengers caught unaware often lose their entire trip without refund. Actionable step: upload every required certificate to both cruise and government portals well in advance. Compliance isn't optional, it's digital, automatic, and unforgiving. Health data rules sail faster than rumors. 8. The overbooking algorithm. Cruise lines oversell cabins like airlines oversell seats, quietly, algorithmically, and legally. Late arrivals or incomplete online check-ins are automatically deprioritized. Guests who assume they'll be accommodated often find themselves denied boarding with only a refund voucher in hand. In 2025, advanced AI now recalibrates allocations in real time, favoring early check-ins and loyalty program members. Actionable takeaway: complete online check-in immediately and arrive at the port early. First to board is first protected. In the world of cruise overbooking, timing is everything. Boarding officers have ultimate authority, and even perfectly healthy travelers have been turned away because they looked tired, stressed, or appeared unstable. A first impression can cost your cruise. 9. The unfit to sail judgment. Boarding officers wield final authority. No appeals, no exceptions. If you appear intoxicated, ill, or unstable, you can be refused entry. Even fatigue, medication side effects, or anxiety-induced slurred speech can trigger a denial. Passengers often assume only severe issues apply, but discretion is absolute. One traveler, fully healthy, was turned away simply for appearing unsteady after a long flight. Actionable step: arrive composed, rested, and hydrated. First impressions at the gangway determine whether you sail or stay. Composure saves voyages. 10. The weather and legal shift. Storm reroutes, port closures, or sudden legal changes can suddenly alter boarding rules mid-voyage. In 2025, cruise manifests sync with border agencies and local laws in near real time. Passengers once compliant can find themselves denied due to new visa or entry requirements triggered by weather changes. These shifts aren't negotiable. The line must enforce the law. Actionable step: monitor weather alerts, destination advisories, and any legal updates at least 48 hours before sailing. Laws and storms travel faster than your luggage. Staying informed ensures you board, not get left behind. Cruise denials aren't about bad behavior. They're about hidden rules, silent algorithms, and tiny details travelers never notice. From passports that expire too soon to AI-driven overbooking, each reason we covered shows one truth: preparation is your only real insurance. Miss a step, and the gangway becomes a blockade. The key takeaway? Never assume, always double-check, and never underestimate the hidden power of paperwork, policies, and digital systems. Once you know the loopholes, the cruise line's power to deny you disappears. Stay informed, stay prepared, and sail smarter. This video is for informational purposes only. It is not professional travel, medical, or financial advice. Always consult qualified experts before making decisions. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.